What's the word? What's the word? What's the mother word, man? Tap in, bro. Today we here to talk about this 50 Cent and Rick Ross shit. This shit is getting out of control again. Y'all get in here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Do that for your boy. Now, if you know and if you don't know, let me go and lace you up. 50 Cent, Rick Ross been pretty much battling this thing out since boy I was in high school. You feel me? These men been beefing since goddamn the beef was a calf. You hear me? The beef is a full grown cow now. You hear me? These guys been beefing for over 20 years or damn near 20 years. You hear me? Now, if you don't know how it started, let me go and let you know. These boys got into a competition saying who could sell the most records. You feel me? 50 ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? Jabs were thrown. 50 ended up, taking Rick Ross baby mama out, you know what I'm saying? Taking her shopping, Tia Kemp, you feel me? She was a little dusty back then, you feel me? Take her out shopping, got around Mayweather, and she got her kids, she been hating Ricky, you feel me? She ends up getting on an adult film, and or maybe it was another one of his baby moms. I think it was another one of his baby moms. My bad. I'm tripping. I think it was another one of his baby moms. I don't want to get sued. You feel me? Another one of his baby moms ended up getting on a dope film. 50 Cent, put the record. I said the record. It was a smash hit. Ended up putting the video out. You feel me? And ended up getting sued. And when people get sued, bro, to prevent them from having to pay judgments in the full sum or just get on the payment plan, a lot of people file bankruptcy, bro. Or some people, will just mitigate it, as long as they can. So 50 filed bankruptcy during that time. You feel me? A lot of people saying 50 was broke. Around that time, Rick Ross calling him broke. 50 come out, got a backpack full of money, had to go to court and say it was fake money. You feel me? So we all know how this goes. Even with the Andrew Tate story, coming out, that he was renting the cars. It was like, what if he owns the rental car place? Like, that's crazy, right? But we don't know that. You feel me? So 50 Cent and Rick Ross, bro. Now, since that has been going on, they've been taking shots. You feel me? Called him Officer Ricky. You know how they go. Rick Ross was the correctional officer for a minute, and then he calling 50 Cent a snitch. He calling him Curly. You feel me? Like all this stuff was going on. You feel me? This is around when thisis50.com was jumping, and now we here today. Rick Ross recently dropped an album. The album did not do good. You feel me? I don't hear anybody reciting any songs from this album. You feel me? And that's not to say that Rick Ross can't rap. You feel me? It's just, it's a different day and age. And I think 50 Cent understands that. You feel me? Like, and he pretty much explained that later on. And we're going to get into that. But Rick Ross dropped the album. The album didn't sell good. 50 Cent, came out, says what he says. He mocks everybody. But as you know, as I just explained, these guys have been beefing since they were calves. Now this is full-grown beef. This is a cow. They have full-grown beef. Wagyu now. You feel me? Now, he diss him. You feel me? He's saying like, hey, the record sales are fucking horrible. You feel me? You need to hang it up, Ricky. You feel me? Now, if y'all know, Rick got that big-ass house down there in Georgia. And Ricky like to live the high life. You feel me? Ricky gonna show y'all that he getting that money. You feel me? So he told 50 Cent, like, pretty much, your rap career is over, my guy. You can't rap anymore. I can out rap you, I can do this. He pretty much challenges him. And this is what happened back in the day. And that's why I brought it up. This shit always kind of been about rapping, just kind of, elevated to something else because these guys, are who they are. And 50 Cent, pretty much responds in like on the interview and he's like, hey, dog, like, I'm too old to be rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not supposed to be the hottest thing at 60. You feel me? In the rap game, you feel me? I'm supposed to be out here, venturing off into things, you know what I'm saying? And then I come back to rap when I want to, you feel me? I don't have to drop an album. I could drop an album right now if I want to. But what he didn't say and what we all know is it won't sell like how he expects it to sell, you feel me? Or like how some people might think it sells, just because it's not the same type of, setup that it was back in the day. Like these days, bro, you really have to, garner some type of attention around, this your situation or the situation to pretty much uplift the album. Is like kind of like what Pooh Shiesty did, you feel me? Like everybody know if that album probably would have dropped without the Gucci Mane situation happening, it probably would have just been, a normal type of album. You feel me? But with the Gucci Mane situation happening, that shit took it through the roof. You feel me? And that's not to say that the Pooh Shiesty album ain't straight. I can't listen to that shit all day. That shit, that is crazy. But if you ready to get in that mode, you need to pop in that poo. You hear me? I'm telling you right now, you gonna do it. Now, back into the Rick Ross and 50 Cent situation. Rick Ross responds and pretty much says like, hey man, he can't rap, he can't do this, he can't do that, whoop, whoop, whoop. And it's just like one of them things. I get both sides, bro. I get both sides of the equation. 50 saying that he too old to rap, he pretty much taking a shot at Jay-Z them. You know what I'm saying? Saying like, I'm not about to be out here depending on dropping an album or dropping a song, you know what I'm saying, to progress my career, bro. I'm past that point in my life. Like, I don't look at music like that no more. You feel me? And to people that use music as a stepping stone, it's like that. Jadakiss actually said the same thing. He actually, echoed the same, sentiment. He pretty much said like, rap is not supposed to be something that you're supposed to be doing into your 50s and 60s, bro. It's something that you're supposed to use for a tool, you know what I'm saying? And then you use that, what you earn from that, and go build what you need to build, you feel me? Now, some people just never make it out of, the rapping cycle, and it's unfortunate because that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that neither, you feel me? Rick Ross tried to come out here and say Bun B was out here doing this and that. Like, Bun B is an OG, you feel me? Like, Bun B is from the South, like, it's different. Like, Kinfolk is a legend, so they always gonna book him to come out here and perform his songs. But mistake me if I'm wrong, I don't think Bun B is out here actively, like, dropping albums and, going on tours trying to, be the hottest selling artist. He's just out here doing his thing as the OG in the music industry, you feel me? So, I don't think that was a good reference to use for what you got going on. I don't know, man. Some people just like that lifestyle too. You feel me? Like they like that rap shit. You feel me? That fame and stuff like that. And I think the lane that 50 Cent in is actually a better lane. You feel me? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to graduate. You're supposed to elevate, bro. You're supposed to get into different shit so where you're not dependent on that shit like that. You can use it for what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, them songs that he got on the Power intros and stuff like that, man, them songs probably done went platinum. You feel me? They performed this at the Verses. You feel me? Like, I ain't seen not too many people bring a Rick Ross out at the Verses. You feel me? So, hey, I think these gentlemen need to let this shit go. At this age and this stage in life, it comes a point where you just gotta let this shit go. Like, and I spoke about this with a lot of beats, you feel me? Although a lot of this shit is entertaining, you feel me? Us as black men, bro, we gotta learn to come together, bro. And I was talking about this shit with somebody in the comments too. They were talking about the Holocaust and saying how the Jews did this, and I'm like, because the Jews stuck together, bro. They all came together, bro, and went towards the common goal. You feel me? Us, we still arguing about red and blue, and we gonna talk about that later. You feel me? Y'all done brought this shit, and y'all know I love some blue, but we in a red state, and we gonna respect the red down here. You feel me? But we can't agree on anything, bro. Like, we can't agree on the foods we eat. We can't agree on goddamn how we raise our kids. We can't agree on if we want to take the vaccine or not. We can't agree on nothing. You feel me? But these two individuals, if they stop what they had going on, and a lot of these people in the world, you feel me? Don't get me wrong, they wouldn't sell as many records and stuff like that, but we would be better as a community. You feel me? Like, coming together, bro, and actually creating something to sustain us, bro, like this shit Master P was talking about, bro. These niggas still kind of operating in that slave mentality. We got to move forward and build. We got to grow. We can't be the same person we was, from forever ago. We got to grow, you know what I'm saying? And these two dudes are pretty much still operating in the same space they were operating in 20 years ago, and that shit is really sad to see, you feel me? But they're rich, you feel me? And money don't make you, this type of individual, you know what I'm saying? It just means that, you know how to use certain tools to get what you need, you know what I'm saying? The dice have rolled, in a good way for you, you know what I'm saying? And you know something about something, but that doesn't mean that you can't grow in your own right. So, hey, I think they need to let this shit go, you feel me? Like, really let this shit go, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross is a good rapper in his own right, you feel me? Mogul, you know what I'm saying? Does what he does, got the wing stops, got all that, got what he got going on, got that big ass mansion down there. 50 Cent is a mogul in his own right, great rapper, you feel me? Probably one of the greatest, you feel me? Like, when you look at it in totality, you know what I'm saying? Shit that 50 Cent did, you'll never see a run like that, bro. Like, this man had the game in the motherfucking headlock, literally, bro. So, he goes out, does Power, gets in the vodka, does the vitamin water, get in with beats. He doing a lot of stuff, he connected with Drake, you feel me? So, it's just one of them things, man. These two dudes are getting that money, man. They getting that bag, you know. Hopefully they can, you know, let this shit go and show the kids of the younger generation, you know, hey, we can put our differences aside and get money. We ain't gotta like each other. But we ain't finna be out here bashing each other. I wish that man the best, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing my thing over here. So that's what I hope happen, bro. Y'all get down in the comments and let me know what y'all think about the situation. You feel me? Y'all hoping this shit go on, you feel me? Y'all want them to keep on pushing this. Do these black brothers just need to go and let this shit go at their old age, you feel me? I'm talking about hiding gray hairs at this point. I ain't even hiding my shit, y'all. They older than me, you feel me? So y'all let me know down in the comments, man, what y'all think about this, man. Until then, I'll holler.